For those of you lucky enough to go to New Mexico Museum of Space History with the with the Space Hipsters, I made a guide for you. Now, it's an electronic guide, and what it does is it matches the artifact up with the original NASA document, the information for that artifact, and I'm going to show you a little bit how to use that. So that is an overview. The best way to use it is the interactive map. So I have the floors of the museum. So let's select the third level floor. And if we come down here, you can see this is a good overview of everything that's on there on the third floor here. So we have the transition controller, the interactive keyboard display, and there should be one more, the attitude set controller here. That's all in this section of the museum. So we'll start with the very basic with the transition controller. When you click on that, it'll take you to the document or the part in the document, the NASA document that talks about it. This is very basic. This is one part I haven't gotten to, documenting exactly everything all about it, but it's a good overview of it. And if you want to see, I forgot to mention, also on the bottom of the map for the third floor, these are all the things that are on the map up here. So if you're in there in the map and you can't figure out where it is, we'll have the information down here on where it is and what it is. So we just did the transition controller. The next thing we're going to do is the attitude set control panel. When you click on that, it takes you to that device, to the panel, to the component of the Apollo spacecraft. Tells you what it is, what it does, and then basic stuff about it, general, non-normal schematics. Then the next level is the highest level we have here, the interactive display of the keyboard. So when you go to that, in that part of the museum, and you'll see the disk key, you can actually click on the button and it'll tell you what it is, what it does, and then for those who are really interested, you can click on the general, and that will tell you the general description about the system and how the disk key fit in. It also goes over the normal, if there's an error, what you do, non-normal, or normal operation, how you program it. And also we go a little deeper. We go into the schematics. And for those that are really interested, we also have limitations. That tells you on the what the maximum amount of memory, whatever the maximum or minimum thing that thing can do. And then there is one more thing I want to show you back up here. Now, they have some capsules on display. I have ways to take you inside and tour them. So if you click on here, it'll take you to a VR image of the Apollo spacecraft. This happens to be the Apollo 11. But also, you can click on the dots, and when you do, it'll take you to the system. It'll show you the system. It'll describe what it does, and then down here, you click in, and then this is basic interactive. So you can click on the device. It tells you what it is and what it does. So that is a basic overview of what I created for you for your guide. Also in here, I have some other goodies. If you, the flight director, if you click on that, it'll take you to the actual device, which you can find. I've done this all in my virtual museum, but this is like the freebie for you. It tells you what it is, what it does, and then again goes into the description of it. And that is all for you to use when you go on your field trip. I also have a couple other Easter eggs in here. And so anyhow, I hope you enjoy the guide. Please tell me what you like and don't like about it. Again, the map of every floor with, if you can't find on the map, it'll show you the number that corresponds with the space up here. Okay, so 10A is 10A here, and then the link to the support material. Oh, enjoy, and again, thank you for supporting the Space Hipsters.